Hello, how are you doing today? I hope everything is going well by your side. Welcome to this English session, and today we are going to discuss violence in the media, listen and understand a conversation and a lecture about video clips and violence in the media, then give our own points of view. So it is a debate. All right, okay, and as you know the principle. Listen to the exercises, get ready, and then give us your answers, your point of views. Exercise 1 Speaking. Do you know people who enjoy violence entertainment? I mean, do you know some people who like playing violent entertainment or watching violent entertainment? And do these people tend to be more aggressive? Are they aggressive in their lives because they are watching violence in the media? And should we have the right to choose what we watch and play or not? Should we have the right to choose what we watch and what we play or not? And is it possible? Is it possible to stop children from seeing extreme violence? If so, how? If not, why? So please prepare your answer to this exercise 1. Let's move to exercise 2. This exercise is a debate. The debate question is, what are the pros and cons of banning the sale of violent video games? The pros are the positive side. The cons are the negative side. So what are the positive sides of banning? To ban is to forbid, to say no. What are the positive when we say no to the sale of violent video games? It means that we refuse people to sell violent video games. What will be some advantages and what will be some disadvantages? Please express yourself, get ready and talk. We give you some ideas here. There are some people who say that there are many advantages to say no to the sale of violent movies because some youths have tried to emulate violence in games, and youths playing violent games exhibit more aggression, and violent video games are a real danger to young minds. And if sex images can be banned for youths, why can't we ban violence? Because violence also are a sin, both. So can violence as both as obscene as pornographic? If you ban pornographic movies, why not ban violent movies? Why violent video games? But there are some people who say that no, we don't. We have to let them sell violent video games because those who play it, they learn social skills and pro-social behavior. They have a cooperative behavior outside the game context. It means after the game, they build in them that cooperative behavior. They do not increase aggression. If you were born aggressive, you will be aggressive. It's not violent video games that will make you aggressive. People know video games violence is fake. They know that game is a game and reality is a reality. So they think that video games are games and the violence there is fake. And the games also can help develop youth minds. It can develop their skills. It can develop confidence in them. Yeah, la rage de gagner. Yeah, the culture of winning. You see. Okay, so you yourself, you give your point of views, and we are going to listen to you and correct you if there is need. All right, let's move to exercise 3. In this exercise 3, you are going to listen to a part of a lecture about violence and the media. Then you choose the best option to complete the information about the lecturer. Donc, vous allez suivre un cours à l'université. C'est un conférencier qui donne un cours. Vous allez écouter le cours et vous allez nous dire, dans chaque phrase, il y a 2 options. Il y a le rouge et le bleu. Soit c'est le rouge qui est correct, soit c'est le bleu qui est correct. À voir ce que le professeur dit, quel est le mot correct. Donc, vous allez nous lire oralement votre réponse. Si c'est le rouge, au niveau de 1, vous allez dire The speaker agrees that violent entertainment makes people aggressive. Si c'est le bleu, vous allez dire au numéro 1, The speaker does not agree that violent entertainment makes people aggressive. All right? So we have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. So please listen carefully before you do this exercise. Good luck and listen now, please.
Listen again. Circle the correct option to complete the information about the lecture.
There is a lot of concern these days about violence in our media. Some psychologists who study this issue argue that violence on TV, in movies, and in music is responsible for making people more violent in their thoughts and actions. Take, for example, violent video games. The problem with video games, researchers say, is that playing them makes people feel more violent and behave more aggressively towards others. Violent video games are the main cause of violent crime and other social problems. But can this be true? And what are the facts? Well, let's look first at the statistics. Over the last 25 years, there has been a huge increase in the sales of video games in the US, as well as in other countries. However, during that time, the number of violent crimes that are committed by young people has actually fallen. In fact, youth crime in the US is the lowest it has been for over 30 years. This suggests that there is no clear link between playing video games and committing violent crime. Second, the majority of young people play video games. Research shows that around 90% of boys and 40% of girls are gamers. However, the majority of young people are not violent and do not commit antisocial acts. So the numbers do not add up to the claim that violent entertainment makes people violent. Now, critics say that games desensitize people to killing. But games are games, and reality is reality. People, including young people, can tell the difference between fact and fiction. Every day they learn lessons about right and wrong from their families, school, and society. For them, these games are just that, games. Now, it is possible that violent video games may have an impact on some people. They may have some influence on people who are already aggressive or violent, or who live in difficult situations. However, there is no evidence that video game playing turns normal people into killers. Let's not forget either that around 60% of gamers are adults. As an adult, surely I have the right to choose what to watch and play. This is a complex issue, but we really shouldn't worry too much that violence in video games, movies, and TV is making our kids more violent.
Thank you very much for listening, and thank you very much for this session. And I hope we shall meet for next session. And in next session, we are going to talk about typical highlights using simple past and present perfect tenses. And we will be able to listen and understand some interview about highlights in people's lives. So don't miss next session, and see you. Bye-bye.